It's the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, and we still have a lot of discrepancies as far as the origins of hip-hop, a lot of claims, who did what, who was the first. But at the end of the day, we need a definitive story, all right? And that story can only be told by the founders of this culture.
Like everything was being driven and influenced by young, black, American culture.
The roots of hip-hop being Jamaican, absolutely false.
And that narrative that hip-hop has had 3 founding fathers, which isn't true. Hip-hop was created by a number of different people.
I am Coke LaRock, the first MC of hip-hop, first cat to pick the mic up.
I introduced rapping to the turntable because when I came with it, nobody in the world was doing it.
My name is legendary King Trixie. So I am the first break dancer.
I am the grandfather, the godfather of the graffiti culture. I am the first element of hip hop.
My name is MC Shoutout. I am a founding member of the MC/rap culture.
They want to come in the mix, they want to say, we started. No, you didn't. What came to be known as hip hop was solely an African-American creation.
If they get the real truth of how it all was created, then so many lies would not be able to be in existence.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me turn my volume down. Let me get it together. How y'all living, man? Waiting on everybody to pop on in here. Just waiting on everybody to pop on in. We're doing the early tap in. Ladies and gentlemen, on this lovely Wednesday, how y'all living? Hope you guys have been productive this week. Can you guys hear me pretty good? If you guys can hear me pretty good, give me a thumbs up. Everybody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me pretty good in the building. Want to make sure my sound is A-OK. What's up, Bonnie? Shout out to some of the regulars in here. What's up, hip hop purist? Glad to have everybody tapping in. We'll take calls shortly. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, if you are in Los Angeles, the film Microphone Check will be at the Landmark Sunset Theater this Friday and through the whole week. So this weekend, go see the film. Definitely go this Friday and Saturday. It's different showtimes. I know the showtime Friday night in LA is 9:20. Saturday, I think they got a 2 p.m. and a 7 p.m. showing. So you can go to microphonecheck.com. That's microphonecheck.com. See the historic classic film, Microphone Check. If you have not seen it already, very good film. It will be in other theaters next Friday the 19th. That will be New York, Atlanta, DC, Philly, Chicago. I will be in Atlanta this weekend. I'm doing some television stuff in Atlanta. Then I will be in DC. I might be at the screening in New York because my PR firm, they got me running around. I'm doing interviews like crazy. I'm doing a lot of heavy promotion for the film. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I was with my brother Corey Holcomb last night on his broadcast. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, brother Craig, sister Darlene. Love them. They're like family. And get well soon to my brother Corey Holcomb. Corey was riding a scooter and he broke both his damn wrists. So my man still came in and chopped it up with me and let me promote. So my man showed love. So much respect to brother Corey Holcomb, man. That's a real solid brother, man. Real solid brother. Chi-Town cat, man. Corey's solid brother, man, and just a very underrated comic. Corey's like, man, one of the top comics out here in the game. And I really want to see my brother get his due like he's supposed to, man. Shout out to Darlene, too. That's my sweetheart. I love Darlene. Darlene is a sweetheart. Y'all get her book. Her book is very good. She wrote a book talking about her life growing up in LA and hip-hop, and her book is very good. Man, a lot of things we're going to hit on, family, just waiting on everybody to pile on in the room. And again, Microphone Check, go to microphonecheck.com to get your tickets to go see Microphone Check in theaters this weekend in LA. We're in a theater in LA. That's microphonecheck.com. A lot of other stuff we're going to touch on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get calls in a minute. Oh, yeah, by the way, there's a Vlad interview coming up. I did an interview with Vlad. Was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday, too. I think that was earlier yesterday. I did Corey's show later. So I did Vlad. We got some straightening going on with that. That's going to be a doozy. That one's going to go super duper viral. Vlad reached out to me like a couple of weeks ago. We had a private conversation that was real deep because, me and him, we've been taking shots at each other back and forth. And, we've had issues going back damn near a decade. So Vlad reached out to me and we had a deep conversation privately. And we said, you know what? This would be a great conversation for us to have publicly. So there won't be no he said, she said stuff. Because a lot of times when people have private conversations and then their name comes up, people will be like, well, I talked to such and such and he said this and he said that. And some things may or may not be accurate. So we wanted to have that conversation publicly. I said, this will be a good public conversation because I have nothing to hide. I say exactly what I mean and mean what I say. I ain't got nothing to hide. So we decided to do the conversation publicly. We had a real hellified deep conversation. We did some real straightening. He got some stuff off his chest. I got a lot of stuff off my chest because I had some issues, especially with the way his platform and others will stoke the fires of beefs. So that was something that we talked to. We got real deep. We got some straightening. We talked about that. We talked about the OJ. Me and him are differing on OJ stuff. We talked the reparations, his stance on reparations. We got some straightening on that. We got some straightening. It's a hellified conversation we had. We had a hellified conversation, so you guys definitely don't want to miss that. And there were some people, they saw the picture of me and Vlad, like, oh, why you do Vlad? The thing is, man, if I got an issue, I'm down to talk to a person in their face about what the issue is. I've always done that. If I got an issue with you, I'm not on the internet in little rooms, sneak dissing and all that. I'm going to say what I got to say right there with you sitting down in front of me. That's just how I get down, man. I'm going to say whatever I need to say, and I welcome anybody. If they got an issue, damn all that. Let's sit down face to face and let's keep the same energy. Let's say what you're going to say, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And if I got issues, I've always gone on people's platforms and let them know. Jesse Lee Peterson, I think he's a Sambo. I went on his program, let him know he's a Sambo. I gave him a Sambo award. I had issues with Adam 22. I went on his platform several times. When I'm there, I'll let him know some of the issues that I have. Yeah. DJ Academics. Oh, DJ Academics was talking all of that Jamaican hip hop stuff. And no, I went on his platform and got some straightening. I'm going to let him know face to face what the business is. That's what I do. I'm going to talk to you and I welcome you to sit down with me face to face. When that shit was going down with American Cholo, I offered to sit down with him face to face and he backed out. Yeah, he backed out with all of that tough gangster talk. I said I offered to go to his spot anytime. We can talk about this shit face to face. All this ducking and dodging and slick dissing back and forth. No, let's sit down and let's put this shit out on the table while we're sitting in front of each other. He declined. And then they put a no-fly zone on him. A lot of folks in LA, he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So they put a no-fly zone on his joint. That's why he just kind of fell off. But the conversation is interesting. So we got some straightening. And plus, we get to promote Microphone Check. That's a great thing, too. We're promoting Microphone Check, and that was a great opportunity to do that because I'm already on a press run. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. What else is going on out here, man? A lot of stuff happening out here. And by the way, we're going to get some calls in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get some calls from the family shortly. I saw a video, some white guy complaining about the USA basketball team. He made a video talking about why were there no white guys on the USA basketball team? There's a bunch of black guys, ain't no white guys. How come ain't no white guys on the basketball team for the Team USA? And then he had the nerve to say, well, this is DEI. And I'm like, okay, if it's DEI, name the white people, the white guys who were qualified to be on the team. Name them. Who was qualified to be on the team with all of those other heavyweights? Who were they? Who's the white guy who was qualified? No DEI. You see, people, the dominant society, they like to make up their own discrimination. That DEI thing, that's them making up their own discrimination. They love making up their own discrimination. Some non-existent discrimination. That's why they create these terms like CRT and DEI. That's made up by white supremacists. That's made up by them. DEI ain't real. That doesn't benefit us. We're not a part of no diversity, inclusion, diversity, equity, inclusion that's benefiting us in large numbers. That diversity, equity, inclusion, that's for like white LGBT and immigrants and all of these other people. That's not for us. That doesn't really benefit us. See, they play that same game they played with affirmative action. See, affirmative action benefited all of these other groups, and they sat here and pretended that it was something that black people were getting all of these unjust advantages from, which isn't true. That's not true. You see? So they play a lot of little games with these words and terms. And I saw another video of this trans white man. And I'm saying he's a white man because it looks like a white man with a wig on. And I've seen a lot of these trans white dudes do this. They'll go out clearly looking like a dude and go somewhere, and somebody will refer to them as sir. Yes, sir. Do you need help, sir? And then they'll freak out. Oh my God, I was misgendered. Oh God, the discrimination. I know what Rosa Parks felt like. Oh God, I was just misgendered. Come on, dude. That's disrespectful. That minimizes what we've went through, because they try to compare themselves to us all the time. So they have to go out here and create their own damn discrimination. They kill me with that. Running around with beards and mustaches and a wig on, talking about they goddamn misgendered. They correctly gendered you. Yeah? So it's a real interesting dynamic here. But let me get some of these calls. We got a lot of people in here so far. Over 600 already. Let's get M. Leezy. Then we'll get Ray Smith in the building. But M. Leezy, what's happening? Let's get M. Leezy in here. All right. Hop on, brother. Unmute your mic, man. All right, M. Leezy, hop on, bro. All right, let's get Ray Smith. Y'all please have your phones and everything intact when you come on. Ray Smith, hop on, man.
What's going on, brother? Tariq, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind?
What's going on, brother? I just wanted to get your opinion on the SAVE Act. I don't know if you saw this, but 198 Democrats just voted against the SAVE Act, which will require proof of U.S. citizenship to vote. So they want illegals to vote. I just wanted to touch on that.
Yeah, and you know what? What's interesting, I was arguing with somebody last week, one of these Democratic shills who was up here lying about that. Like, oh, no, they're not trying to let illegals vote. The hell they're not. They got all types of fast tracks to let illegal immigrants come over here and undocumented people come over here and vote. All of that stuff where they were coming to the black community talking about, hey, black people, y'all better step up because they're trying to do voter suppression. So y'all really got to step up. And I'm saying we're not being suppressed to vote. We can vote. As Foundation of Black Americans, we don't have a problem voting. They want us to step up and stomp for the immigrants. Go ahead, Marcus.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you. What's happening, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's going on
So
with
I'm
you, man?
back in. Same old shit, man. I'm hitting you up from Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn. What's going on out there?
Same old shit. Same shit you be talking about. It's the same things, that you on. But I got a question though. I got a question for you. I wanted to ask you this last time, and let me get to the point before. Like, we foundational Black Americans, right? So my question is, what's the plan? Like, I'm for reparations, all of this. I like the way you talk. That's all good. I'm for reparations. I'm not against it. I'm for it. But outside of that, what's the plan is what I'm asking. This is what I'm continuously
Whatever you
asking.
want the plan to be. Your plan ain't got nothing to do with your lineage. Your lineage is your lineage.
No, that's the lineage. No, I ain't talking about the lineage. I'm talking about us as foundational Black Americans continuing to strengthen the foundation. Like, for instance, we got two political choices. Why we don't start one? Like, why? Like, what do you think about that? What do you think about foundational Black Americans giving all Americans another choice, stepping into our roles as Americans? You know, we're foundational Black Americans, but we still Americans, stepping into that role also. I mean, maybe it can't be done until we get our reparations and all of that stuff. Maybe some people feel like that, but as a foundational Black American, as a proud Black dude and a proud American, you know, my lineage go all the way back to Alabama, the Harrises and Hortons. Like, that's me. I could trace my shit to slavery.
Right.
But I want to be proud though. I want us to get our reparations, but I also want us to stand on some shit and do it for everybody. I mean, because that's our soul, for real. Like, we don't got no problem with nobody. Every time I'm on here, somebody talking some other shit, some extra shit about us and what we do and how we feel and why we so proud and all of this. And I want to continue to be proud. All the people that came before us and everything they established. My question to Tariq, who got a following, who doing his thing, no hate, no none of that shit, bro. Just speaking for real. Like, I ain't saying what's the plan because I want you to tell me. I just want to know how you feel about going further than reparations. Because, like, what happened when we get our reparations? Are they gonna put some new shit in the game? Because the system fucked up. And unless we can get inside the fucking system, then how far is our reparations actually gonna go? How are we gonna fight them? What is the plan? We need to talk. You got a great following. We need to talk amongst us and keep some of these outsiders out and shit. Like, and don't get me wrong, I feel good when you cutting these niggas' heads off. Excuse me, I don't mean to call them that. I usually call them honkies. When you cutting these honkies' head off, and that I mean racist white person. When you cutting their head off, I like it. I was even listening. We was 4 o'clock in the morning here when you be on sometimes. Yeah. I was in the bed with my girl listening to you. We both cracking up because all these outside people get on here and then we get distracted about what we should be talking about. Brooklyn definitely ready for you, man. Brooklyn ready for you, man. Brooklyn been ready for you. They ready for the stage on one of these blocks in Bed-Stuy or in Harlem or in Queens. Like, we ready. We just need to know a plan because ain't nobody giving up none of the shit they doing. Hustling, whatever we doing, ain't nobody giving that shit up unless it's something to replace it. So what's our plan, baby?
There you go. Thank you. Very good question, man. The plan, there's 43 million foundational Black Americans, man. There's 43 million. The plan is always just empowerment. That's the plan. And that can be done several ways. We can empower ourselves several ways. Reparations, that's just one ripple in the river, man. That's one thing we're doing. But just outside of reparations, we're acknowledging our lineage. Number one, establishing who we are, letting it be known we're not foreigners, getting our cultural game together. Because once you get the culture together, everything else is going to fall into place. That's the thing. So the plan, anything you want to do to empower yourself, that's the plan. There's no one. I don't want people to sit up here and just wait on somebody to print out a fax sheet and send out a mass email. No. Everything you do should be about empowerment for the group? If I go out here and do something, is this going to empower foundational Black Americans as a group collectively? Everything you do, that's the damn plan. The plan is constant codification. If I get up here and if I do this, is this going to be constructive or non-constructive? That's what Neely Fuller talks about. So check your behavior. If you're at a crack house and you're a foundational Black American, I want you to stop and look at your crack pipe and say, hey, I got this crack pipe in my hand and I'm about to get this $20 and buy some crack. Is this going to be constructive or non-constructive? If I go buy this crack, is it going to be constructive for me? Is it going to be constructive for the community? And the answer is usually no. So don't damn do it. You understand? If you say, hey, if I go work at a certain job and become a tax-paying citizen, will that be constructive? Yes, that will be constructive. So every little thing you do, what's going to be constructive? That is the plan. There's nothing set in stone. There's a lot of things that we can do to empower ourselves. There's a lot of different ways and opportunities to do that because there's 43 million of us. And so everybody's angle, if it's constructive, that's needed. You understand what I'm saying? You got guys out here who are trained plumbers. You might think, okay, he doesn't have a big following. He's a trained plumber. But look, if we want to build something in a community out there in Brooklyn, let's say we want to get a village or get a plot of land and build some things out there and build some type of business out there, and we want to get some Black-owned construction companies or some Black people to work on the construction, that plumber will come in handy. That Black plumber, he'll come in handy. Just little things like that, man. Just networking and being around people from all walks of life who's just on code with us. That's the thing. You might know somebody who can draw real good. Okay, brother, you can draw real good. We got a building that we're putting up and we need somebody to do a mural on the side of the building. Just like we did out here in LA. When we got the museum, I got my brother Ink One, who's from Compton. You know, my guy Ink One is a G, but he's a phenomenal artist. So we paid him to do the mural on the side of the building. That's community empowerment. That empowers the community. We got a lot of people in the community to work on the museum. We had Black plumbers, we had Black electricians, had a Black carpenter, even though he was a Black Colombian dude, but he was cool. Cool brother. He put in some carpet in the museum. Just things like that. Just getting people from all walks of life to bring in all the skill sets they can bring in. All people are needed. Brother Kanye too. Hop on, brother.
Yeah, how's it going, Tariq, man? You know, we go way back. I just wanted to say, shout out to you, brother. I was listening to you talk about how you willing to have a conversation with anybody who has a misunderstanding with you. And I think a lot of
Absolutely.
people misunderstand. That's how men behave. If
Real
there's
talk.
any type of situation, we should clear it up as men. Like, all right, this is how I feel about the situation. How you feel about the situation? Can we move past it? If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. And I think that art is lost by so many of these misguided brothers out here. And I won't
Major.
be long. You said what now?
Major. Man, that's nothing but facts, man.
Yeah, and I just want to say to the people that don't understand what the plan is, it's real simple. Do what's best for you and your family that doesn't hurt the community, right? So if you can advance your family without hurting the community, preferably helping the community, that's the plan, right? You shouldn't be asking another grown man what your plan is for your life. Come on, you got to figure this out on your own, man. Can't hold your hand through everything. But thank you for having me, brother. Stay solid, man. We appreciate the work you're doing. Y'all go ahead and get that microphone check. It's a beauty. Shout out to Trail Trail. Love you, Nikki. Y'all stay solid. Peace.
Man, much respect. My man, Kanye brought up a very good point, man. A lot of look, when you have if I have a disagreement with a dude, men sit down and work it out. Men sit down and just get to, not even if you don't work it out, just get some straightening and an understanding. You say what you need to say to that person, and they say what they need to say to you. Men sit down and put that shit on the table face to face. That's what men do. A lot of, I think a lot of cats, not too many of you guys, because you guys know what the deal is. A lot of guys got this feminine internet energy where dudes be sitting up bickering with each other online all the time. That's some woman shit. No, I don't. I'm not gonna be bickering with no dude on no damn internet, just nonstop. Yeah, you see how dudes be sitting up making videos about me all day like bitches. That's bitch made. Niggas sitting up making videos about a man all the damn time. That's hoe ass behavior. And so many dudes are used to that hoe ass behavior. You think it's normal. That ain't normal. You got a problem, come see me. Come holler at me. I'll holler at you. And let's keep all that same energy. So I can respect anybody who steps to me and say, hey man, let's have a sit down and let's get some things and get some straightening going on. I got respect for that to a certain degree, even if we disagree. Just like with Tommy. With Tommy. You know, we had a conversation online, and I'm down to, me and this dude was beefing for a damn decade. I made a whole puppet about this dude. But I was willing to sit down and chop it up with the dude. I'm not gonna be beefing with a nigga for a damn decade. For what? I'm in a totally different space. I'm in a great space. We got hot movies, lectures popping all over the place, #1 books. I ain't tripping on nobody. Somebody want to sit down and talk to me about a beef or whatever, come sit down and talk to me. I don't really beef with a lot of people anyway. I don't really have no legitimate beefs with anybody. You know, but the ones I do have an issue with, yeah, I'm down to sit down and we can get some straightening. Because I don't do the just indefinite internet dissing and we're dissing each other indefinitely during interviews and all of it. No, we can get some straightening. We can get some straightening. What's up? The only
Mel Cruz. Yeah, the only Mel Cruz. Shout out to you, Tariq. Thanks for letting me jump up here real quick. I just want to say two things actually. One, I came into this space just in time to hear you say, "This is what I do." I keep that same energy. I will talk to people and let them know, and I keep the same energy. I needed to hear that. That put me right where I needed, right back where I needed to be. And so yes, and so I'm so glad that I heard it. I'm glad you said it, and it really matches what Marciello or whatever Marcus Love, he talking about what we supposed to do. Keep that same
yeah.
energy. Because like you said, Tariq, it's reparations is an issue, but it's a whole lot of other issues too. And if you're keeping it 100, then when the other issues pop up, keep that same damn FBA energy and don't flip the damn script. And that's why I'm glad you said that, because sometimes folks get down. You know what I mean? And we need to hear that, that re-encouragement. So man, woo, that was on point for me. And I did want to ask you this question. I think I know how you're going to respond to it, but I still want to hear your take on it. So Kennedy seems to, he interviewed with Dillard, I think Vicky. I think he also talked to Marcel. But is there a possibility that we could actually get in his ear and make him do some things that would just create a landslide and leave the Republicans and the Democrats just like fucking flabbergasted? Is that a potential strategy? Do you think something like that would work?
Well, we're talking to him, and now he's reached out to me before. Thank you, by the way, and I'll answer. Kennedy, he's reached out to me, and I've talked to his team, and they've been wanting to work with me on some stuff. But again, he's too flip-floppy for me on reparations. He'll say he's down, and then he'll take it back and then say something else. He's just a little bit too flip-floppy for me. And I don't want to go for a third option that's just as flip-floppy as the first two options. So everybody's going to have to get on board if they want to talk to me or anybody else on our program about reparations and what is going to be done for the foundational Black American community. I don't want to hear no flip-flopping. Again, everybody's going to have to stand on business, because what happens is people will talk a good game, and then when you get in front of them and try to get them locked down on a point and something about what they're going to do, like our sister Vicky did, and I think Brother 19 Keys talked to him too. Kennedy was still a little bit flip-floppy. Yeah. And I want everybody to keep the same energy, because see, people, they'll come in our spaces and they'll talk a good game, but when they get around the Democrats or when they get around these politicians, they start backpedaling and They start pushing immigration, and they start flipping the script. So we want people to keep their same energy all the time. Let's get Ivan in here. What's up, Ivan?
Hi.
How you doing, Ivan?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you, Ivan? You sound very young.
I'm 18.
Okay. Where you from? Iowa somewhere? Where you from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. So what's on your mind?
Yakub.
What happened?
I'm just really into Yakub.
You ran into who?
Yakub, he created the white people.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that you're a white devil that was created by Yakub?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So how do you feel about being a white devil created by Yakub?
It kind of sucks. I regret that Yakub has created white devils.
Right. So what are you going to do to produce justice as a self-admitted white devil?
White genocide.
You're going to commit white genocide?
Yep.
How are you going to do that?
I haven't figured it out yet.
All you got to do is just go have a child with a black person and boom, there it is. Right?
That's a good solution. Thank you.
There you go. All right, Ivan. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Yeah, I couldn't even tell if Ivan was a girl or a guy. He's trying to work on his trolling, and it's not really that good yet. But none of it is ever that good. So that's the 4chan starter kit. He's already working on his trolling at a young age. That's all they got, family. The white supremacists, they only got trolling. They don't really have no legitimate talking points. It's all about trolling and wasting time. Nissan, what's up, Nissan? What's going on with you, Nissan?
I just wanted to know if you saw that tweet that's going viral about that guy from the Congo who was he was like
Yeah.
on the chat. Have you spoken about that already?
Haven't spoken about that yet, but yeah, I would probably have to play the video of that. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can pull up the sound of that real quick. Hold on, because people would have to hear that to know what we're talking about. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Y'all bear with me. There's a guy who is on. Hold on. I might be having some difficulties trying to pull it up. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Where am I? So there was a guy. Hold on. Okay, why is this thing not working? Okay, this ain't working. Hold on one second. Let me try one more thing. Hold on one second. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to make this thing work so I can pull it up on my other computer. Hold on. Let me see if it'll work. Okay, this thing is doing too damn much. I'm trying to log on another computer, then I got to do verification codes and all of that. Y'all bear with me, man. Okay, hold on. This Twitter be doing the damn most. All right. Hold on. I got to put in the damn verification code. All right, let me try this. All right. Okay. So let me see if I could pull. Let me see if I could pull that up. Y'all bear with me one second. Let me play that. So this it was a Congolese guy he was in some kind of chat room with his white friends, and some black dude asked him something. Here it is. And the Congolese guy started calling him a cotton picker and all that. This is the audio. Let me see if y'all can hear this. Hold on.
What'd you say?
Don't say nothing. Just give me your black card, bro. Just give it to me.
For what?
You in a room full of white people, and you the only black nigga there.
There's only one white person in the room.
They turning you to an Oreo, bro.
You said a room. You said give you my black card.
Yeah, give it to me, bro.
Yeah, you mean your fucking food stamps here? Congolese person. I'm not one of you street American black hobo bitch, bro. Okay, don't get it mixed up. Okay, you could have just came here, been nice. We could have a cool conversation. I'm not one of you black Americans. Once you Congolais, si prince du Congo, tu me connais pas, all right? Don't cook, man. I'm not one of you.
Well, your boy, he was being mean to me. If that's the case.
Okay, so did y'all hear that pretty good? Give me a thumbs up if y'all heard that. So that was a Congolese guy with his white friends, and his friends were sitting there caca and kiki, and he said he used a hard ER, N-word. I'm gonna have to take that out, by the way. Yeah, I'm not one of you. And then he started speaking French or whatever. But yeah, I ain't one of you. Let me play some more of that one more time. Hold on.
One white.
Hold on.
Give you my black card?
Yeah, give it to me, bro.
Yeah, you mean your fucking food? I'm a Congolese person. I'm not one of you street American black hobo bitch, bro.
He's not one of us black American hobo bitches.
Don't get it mixed up, okay? You could have just came here, been nice. We could have a cool conversation.
And his white friends in the back clapping and laughing. All right, you hear the clapping in the back. That's his white buddy.
I'm not one of you black Americans.
And this dude is jet black, by the way.
Si Congolais, si prince du Congo, tu me connais pas, all right? Don't cook, man. I'm not one of you.
Well, you.
All right, so. And then people wonder why we want to delineate. Oh, I have no problem with that. Let's keep that same energy. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, you ain't one of us. You damn right. Let's keep that same energy. See, they want to delineate when it's on their terms. No. Let's keep that same energy all across the board. You're right. You're not one of us. When the brother said, yeah, we're going to take your black card. I ain't black. That's why when people say these folks don't identify with black, that's true. They don't identify as black. They identify as that colonized country they fled from somewhere, which is fine. But when we say we want to delineate, they want to say we're xenophobic because we don't want to be associated with that. These fleeing tethers who come over here and use the hard ER against us, and they're darker than us. Yeah, we want to delineate. Out there in Philly, there's a suspected tether that they're looking for. Did y'all see the video? This tether, suspected tether, because we're assuming he's possibly a Caribbean tether based on his hairline. He was at a Family Dollar store and he relieved himself on a girl's leg, on a woman's leg, and then ran out of the store. So they're looking for him in Philadelphia right now. Some people threw his potential name out there. I don't know if that's the guy or whatever, but the guy's hairline is real tetherish. And some of the tethers are upset that we're pointing this out. No, we're delineating. This dude don't look or act like one of us. That's not something that we would do anyway. We don't do weird ass stuff like that. You understand? So a lot of the, and also in New York, did y'all see there was another guy who was he was in a wheelchair. He was dragging the body of a sister in a bag, and he's a suspect for allegedly killing this sister. And the people in the community up there in New York, they start whooping on him when he was getting arrested. Well, they beat the brakes off his ass before he made it to the squad car. They got on his ass, and he looks like a tether. He has the whole tether head and the whole shebang. So a lot of people are feeling a certain way. You whooping head and feet on these tethers right now for doing little weird stuff. Yeah? So yeah, I don't mind keeping that same energy. Let's just keep that same energy all across the board. What's up, Poetic Flacco? I see you down there, brother. I got to go back. Flacco, what are you still on No Jumper? Let me get Flacco in here real quick. Let me get Flacco on here real quick. I know I'm putting you on the spot. Flacco, hop in, brother. What's up, Flacco?
Yo, Tariq, one question, right?
Yes.
So listen, man. So I finally got the hairline fixed, right?
Uh-oh. What'd you
All
do?
right.
What'd you do?
Hey, listen. It's called like minoxidil. You feel me? Right?
Okay.
You feel me? So listen, right? So look, the corners of my hairline got fixed. I am Liberian, you feel me, right? Which means I do have ancestry in the States, man. Tariq, can I finally claim my FBA card, man?
You can't do it because you're an immigrant, though. You're an immigrant. I know the hairline is getting better, but you're still an immigrant. You have to. You can't be FBA. But we can use you as a good ally, but you can't be you can't get the reparations checks.
Man. All right, man. Yo, question yo, bro, like we coming back, man. Like we need you, man, for our, you feel me? For
I
our
do, man. When do you do your show up there?
It's every Thursday, but like I'm trying to I'm trying to do like a special segment just on like the new movie and shit, you know?
Yeah, I would love to come up there. I'm gonna be on the East Coast all next week promoting the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We'll chop it up, man. Send me an email, man. We'll figure it out. We'll make something happen.
All right, man. Cool. All right, man.
Thank you, brother. Peace. That's Poetic Flacco. Flacco went and got some stuff done to his hairline. He's trying to blend in, but you're not gonna be qualified for the reparations. But I do need to get some Jollof recipes because the Jollof I've been eating has not been on hit. Ray, let's get Ray in the building. Then we'll get Ribby.
Yeah, what's up, Tariq? You know, I'm the auntie that don't play that.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
one, not the two. You know, I got mad love for you, but take it easy on this, allies. Brother, I'ma love you, I'ma support you. And everything that you do a lot for the community, wrong, right, or indifferent.
Mm-hmm.
And they say you're a leader. They say blase, cool. I already know what it is. What's understood amongst Black America doesn't need it to be explained.
Right.
But yeah, Tariq, the majority of us are happy and delineated. We're living the time of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a break. No hate for no immigrant. Just what we call a tether when we're just simply saying we're Black American. We're not the diaspora, the African. Everybody can hold your own nuts. But anyway, love what you're doing. You didn't come through Pittsburgh with the movie.
It's going to be in Philly, though. It will be in Philly.
I am not in Philadelphia. Y'all want to forget the Steel City.
Yeah. How far is Pittsburgh from Philly?
Like 5 hours.
Okay. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Thank you so much, Sister Ray.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing Black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com.
Let's discover our hidden heroes together.